Welcome into Paul Catalina's Top 5. We continue with the That Dude Awards. It's the end of the year, and I decided to give out a bunch of awards. It's all for people who are that dude. Now, Monday, they're that dude, but not in a good way. I'll just warn you. But these are all that dude in a good way. So if you can follow that, there we go. All right, here we go. By the way, thanks to Texas Beef House, our sponsor for the Top 5. Number 5, that punting dude, Eddie Czaplicki from USC, formerly of Arizona State, won the Ray Guy Award this year, was one of USC's few consistent weapons. I say that because they had a disappointing season. I'm sorry to rag on you, Lincoln Riley, but it's true. But, things are going well for USC when the best thing I can say about them, the most consistent thing is their punter. But this guy is a dude. He is that dude when it comes to punting the ball. Also, guys that honorable mention here, Alex Mastromano from Florida State, who is one of the only bright spots that they had this year, and Isaac Power from Baylor. Also, pretty darn good punters. But this dude is the punting dude this year. That kicking dude. Let's get the special teams out of the way.
If you're looking for a wheeled cooler, this is the Arctic 52-quart ultralight wheeled cooler. I hauled it on a deck, I hauled it downstairs, upstairs, grass, gravel, sandy road, mud puddles, the whole bit. And I gotta say, it is pretty darn tough. I really do like the wheels and the tow handle. It's easy to hold on to, even when full. It made it 6 full days with ice present, still keeping cool enough temperatures to keep drinks cold. This is a great cooler. And if you're looking for a new wheeled cooler that tows really nicely, this is a great option.
Kenneth Almwndares from Louisiana. Look at this little pudgy genius right here. Nothing makes me happier than another version of Al Del Greco. That's what he looks like. Al Del Greco, one of the best golfers that ever came to the NFL, by the way, and one of the best kickers. But Kenneth Almwndares, short, little pudgy kicker, and won the Lou Groza Award. I mean, why would I not pick him over everybody else? Look at him. There's nothing athletic about that, but he's the best kicker in the country. Go Raging Cajuns. Love it, love Kenneth Almwndares. We move on to number 3, the Rascal Dude. If you've watched these top 5s all year long, you know how I feel about Diego Pavia. He is one of my favorite players to watch. He is just so wild to watch play at Vanderbilt and keep them in games. Look, yes, I know they didn't finish as strong as they started. That's probably more of an overall depth issue, but he's back. He's changed college football now with his JUCO ruling, and he's got Vanderbilt fans excited about being Vanderbilt fans for the first time in a long time. So a salute to you. El Bringon. Andrew doesn't know what that means. He's not good at Spanish, but it means rascal in Spanish. That's Diego Pavia. El Bringon. Moving on. Number 2, the bodyguard dude, Wyatt Milum from West Virginia. I'm going to try to get an offensive lineman into most of these because they're the most valuable and most important people on the planet. Not just football, on earth. We should have more offensive linemen. If there were more offensive linemen, there would be no war. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's Friday. I probably had a couple pops. Who knows? But Wyatt Milum, how about this? 0 quarterback pressures in his last 12 starts. He's not only not giving up a sack or a tackle for loss. He has not allowed a pressure. That means his dude did not get into Garrett Green or Nico Marchiel's face for 12 straight games. That's a bad ass right there. That is that dude. He's the bodyguard dude. And I will always love offensive linemen. Number 1, the young dude, Jeremiah Smith, the possible best freshman to ever play in college football. Now, I know there's those that would say Adrian Peterson, Herschel Walker, and others. And yes, there's an argument to be made about this across the board. But Nobody has shown up, especially at this position at wide receiver, ready to go. He would be at least the third wide receiver, if not the first, drafted this year, and he's not draft eligible for 2 more years. You want to know why Ohio State went from already pretty awesome to national championship? It's when you have a freshman who can step on the field and be the best in the country. It's wild. This guy out of Florida, Brian Hartline just keeps going down there and taking these guys up across the Mason-Dixon line into Ohio, and that they keep working out this well. There is no better position group, coaching, recruiting, anything than Ohio State wide receivers right now. I dare you to tell me another one. That's going to do it for the show. We hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget about 365 Sports Tonight. We're back again next week with so much more. Have a great weekend, everybody.